And if you hear this sound, then go on, bend your back. Go on, bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max.
Hi Sam fam, welcome back to another vlog. This week they're having Black Tech Week. Today is the second day. Yesterday I volunteered and I'm heading today, so I think I want to take you guys with me. If you're interested, like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm heading to check in right now, and yeah, I'll vlog the experience. It's 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, so come along with me. I'm heading to this session on personal branding.
I do not want to take them back to vacation capital of the world, which is New Jersey, as you all know. So I have 130 copies. I will give them away, but it's only going to be given away, one, those who take action, and two, those who move fast. That's it. Message of the day today. And you have a choice. I'm talking fast, so just those of you who are like wondering, is my act fast? It's me, not you, it's me. So, talking fast, we can cram it all in. So we're going to talk today 3 core simple topics. So just be one person on all platforms, and I can talk about this at length. But the corporate brand versus the personal brand, the private versus business, just be one. Yes, I understand. When I want to share this with my kids, I want to share that I bake cupcakes. Build that in. Somebody, tell me somebody in this room who has the most boring, weird business. I guarantee I'll blend cupcakes into it. Shout it out.
Therapist.
Say it again.
I'm a therapist.
What kind of therapist?
Mental health.
Mental health. I love this. Your inflection, which makes the difference. Hone in, come on now, hone in on your personal brand. It'll be a game changer to take your business to the next level. And remember, this is why personal branding is important. People want to work with winners. And she's like, oh boy, this is cheaper. I mean, today is a whole other movie by God's grace, right? We've done better than our parents who raised us and we love, but you get what I'm talking about. Your brands are like this, sadly. Many of you telegraph this is your brand. They don't even look advertising. Oh, and you should be looking like this. Not looking quite like Chef Board either. Moving forward here, why do brands spend millions on Serena and Taylor and Michael and all the brands that we know and love? George Foreman, why do they do this? Because they're known. So my challenge to us all today, you deserve to be the celebrity CEO of your industry. It's not just for Serena, it's for Jasmine, for Ramon, for Alexis, for all of us here today. You deserve to be that. Stop waiting to be anointed. It's time to anoint yourself. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for somebody to give you attention. Shine the light on yourself.
Amen.
How many know that content marketing is on point and amazing? Clap once. Okay. How many here do public speaking that you're satisfied with? Clap once. Okay. How many here know their searches is pretty on tight? Clap once. Nice. And how many here are doing a podcast regularly or have been on a podcast regularly? Nice. Why am I here? Okay. Moving forward, publicity. This was probably 400 years old, but some of you should be investing in the power of publicity. See, I just call him B called me. Because him and President Trump are going to play golf. See, now we're moving forward. Okay, move forward. What's your Ashanti?
God.
God. And what do you do? Who do you serve?
I serve children, and I serve underrepresented communities and children who need help in education and building their trust in math.
I love it. And do you do it well? You're the best at it?
I sure am.
Work with winners. The power of building your own network. And now we come to this third rubric, the power of sales. There's whole clinics I can give, nasty, bottom of the aisle, and crush spaghetti. And you know you are. You ask your mama to look at your website, and she looks at your competitor's website. You wonder why.
Thank
you so much. God bless you. Thank you for buying the properties I have. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're investing in Ramon to be on stage, Ramon to be on camera. So Alfred Edmond just kind of poured into me and said, Ramon, you realize, and again, everybody may not have that, but I'm using the talent God's given me. I'm not introvert. I like to show up. I say good morning at 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't need my teeth brushed, my hair done. I just show up how I am. I don't mind. My wife is different now. She will rule where we sit. I really don't care. So is that helpful? So when he just kind of impressed on me, Ramon, and I said that's humbling. He said, Ramon, you have to understand who you are. That's an Alfred Edmond. Anybody knows who Tiger? Tell myself. Alfred Edmond. Alfred Edmond Jr. Black Enterprise, the one who shared that with me.
As a foundation, or they have an entity that gives around charitable causes. And so when you're working with a large company, a large bank, a large organization, look to see if they do have that funding arm as well. So they could be through that arm doing micro grants. We at the TD Jakes Foundation, we always say we never go after grants, we go after investors. Because literally nowadays, no one just gives you money for nothing in return. There has to be an impact. There has to be a purpose. There has to be a why, and they have to get something out of it too. It's green. We are trying to make money. Everybody's trying to make money. It's nothing wrong with saying we're trying to make money at the TD Jakes Foundation, but our impact is different. We want to make money. We want to raise money to put more money back in the community. You may want to raise money to create generational wealth. Everybody has their why on why they're doing it, and that's fine, but let it have impact and let it have purpose and not be selfish about it. So that's, I get a little bit passionate about it, so I'm going to pause and say, wait now, you said, I'm clear that this is what you want me to do, so I really need for you to open this door. I really need for you to flatten this mountain and read the head and not the tail. You said that I would prosper, so I need for you to download strategies inside of me to do what I've been called to do. So it's no mistake. And when I get a little client, he's not jaded. He knows, but sometimes the outside world can make you feel like what you've been called to do, you haven't been called to do, and that's a lie from the pit of hell. I'm just going to say it because it is. And so when you know that God keeps bringing you back to a thing, you lean into it. You lean into it. You bring everything you have, and what you don't have, He'll bring the rest. And that's what I found to be true in every role that He's called me to. So that's what I would say. And just don't back away from the call because the world needs you.
You took us to the Potter's house yourself.
I took us to the Potter's house. Yes, I did.
That's it.
I need to make more, I need to work more. But when you have an entrepreneur, they're creative, they're putting processes, they're delegating, they're bringing on people. Right? And then off of your revenue and minus your cost of goods. This will be considered your top to midline of your income statement. Okay? So we're working our way down into your business. Now you'll see above that, cash needed. Whatever cash you think you need to put a buffer. So that's why your capital needed is always going to be higher than your cash needed. You typically take your cash needed, multiply it by 1.3 to 1.4, and that gives you an appropriate buffer. Okay? We're going to have to start doing things that we've never done. Modeling is uncomfortable. Getting into the frameworks of your business is uncomfortable, but you got to put in the different work. So commit to growth today and be able to actually say, hey, I'm going to leave here transformed, doing something different. Because that will get you different results. Yes. All right? So that's it. I believe in you. Leave yourself. I want to make sure we all get to that. So my name is Robert Walton. Be blessed, be beautiful, be bold. And I
heard y'all chat while I was over here just off stage. Are a lot of people making new friends this nation of the culture? Show them some love.
These two gentlemen who you have here today are a gift, not only to the Black community, but to this world. And if you haven't heard of them and their names, I guarantee you that as they unpack a little bit about their backgrounds, you have seen, been customers of, or admirers of the things that they have done to impact culture. There are no two better people here to talk about the monetization of culture. So I'm gonna start with Bobby.
Because, right, like if we talking culture, all right, Bobby's shorts right now is a fabric, a print from Mexico, right? If you go to some village in Thailand, you go to some village in Oaxaca, you go to these places, you go to the northern Saharan tribes, you're gonna find practices there that have been there for generations, right? I'm from Brooklyn. We don't have anything like that. So I'm creating something so that when I'm gone, there will be a practice left that they will be able to say, this is how we do what we do, and AI can't do that. Only these can do that. Only this can do that. I have to go do it the way that I do it. I'm not against it. I like the integration of things. And if you have creative ways to bring it to bring the digital into the analog, that's fly. What I'm doing though, I have to stay the course at what I'm doing and build this thing so that it's here. Because AI doesn't know anything about what I'm doing.
Okay, gotcha.
In a way that's like, where we're valuing what's valuable to us, that kind of, you know, the wave, the ripple flows. There's no one answer to that question. There's no one way to do it. We all have to just do our part. Whatever block you on, take care of that block. That's it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, am I supposed to say that?
No, it's a curse word. They never
delete. So let me say pull up.
Say it now. Hi, Sam fam. Good morning. So it's the last day for Black Tech Week. I'm actually getting dressed now. Probably today is the earliest I'm gonna get there. But today is the last day. It starts officially at 10. They have some like morning session. So this morning they're having one called Coffee and Conversations. So it's like a networking event. So I'm going to try to go to that before the session. But before I was going to bed last night, I was basically thinking, and you know, I was saying that sometimes situations are not ideal, and like maybe in another life I probably would have considered to do something else. Like there are so many ways in today's you know, day and age where you can make money like without having an education. But I feel like education definitely opened some doors for me, have allowed me to be in rooms I guess I could have only imagined or dreamt of. But I'm definitely grateful for those opportunities. And today the keynote speaker for Black Tech Week is actually Keke Palmer. Like I've never like considered being in a room with Keke Palmer or anything of that nature, but like it just goes to show that you'll get to places in your life that you haven't like imagined or thought about. And yeah, I'm really grateful for that. you know, Miss Kitty always say education still a key, and it's true. Like, you can go to school, you might not use your degree or whatever, but it's like still important, and you just never know. I feel like it's that one investment that you'll make that somebody can't really take from you. And so yeah, this is your daily reminder. So I'm getting dressed. I'm gonna do a light makeup because they have, so you are allowed to actually do like your, if you want to do like a headshot, bring this down somewhere. Like if you want to do a headshot or anything, they have like booths like that where you can get those done. I took one on Monday, but I might take one again today. So I'm gonna do a little light makeup and, you know, just look presentable overall. I'm gonna use some setting spray. And you know, today's gonna be a long day actually, because there's a football match today that I'm going to. It's between Miami FC and Cincinnati FC. So I'll be attending that game, and I might be in a room with Messi as well. So like, what are the odds? So I'm excited for today. I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie, but you gotta get up and show up. Like, you don't know who you'll meet these days, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, it's been going good for the most part. Like, I feel like I haven't networked that much as I thought I would, but I've met a few people and yeah, it's going. So this is your daily reminder to get up, go outside, meet people. In the last month or two, I've met some really amazing people, and I wouldn't have met them if I hadn't been outside. And of course, sometimes I don't feel like it, but you don't know who you'll meet. And there's so many people out there who are ready to help you, to connect you, and just, you know, be there to support you in whatever way they can. And if you're staying home, then how are you gonna meet people? And that goes to my girlies who are in the dating market too. Like, how am I going to meet my husband if I'm not going outside? So get up, go outside, meet people, make connections. You know, they say it's not who you know but who know you, and it's so true. Like, you don't know who you'll meet, so go outside. What Drake say? Go outside. So go outside, like literally. I don't want to do like a heavy makeup. I'm just gonna do something really light, you know, so I don't look too shabby. But guys, go outside. The Black Tech Week is definitely a big thing. People have traveled out of town to come to attend, so that's a big deal. They have so many events, like I can't even keep up. Like, I feel like if you are gonna get the full experience, you probably need to stay in the city, and maybe get an Airbnb like in the city or a hotel, because after the daily like speakers and stuff, they have like afternoon happy hour that goes from like 6 to 10, and I'm just like, and I need to be back there the next day. And then they also have like runs in the morning, and then you do breakfast together. So it's a whole lot, child, but I guess it's all a part of the experience. So I guess maybe I'll show you guys the finished look once I'm done. But I'm just gonna hurry and get dressed so I can head out in a few, and I'm not late. So yeah, come and spend the day with me at Black Tech Week. Like, they're having so many black events this week. On the weekend, they're having this thing called I think it's called AfriFest. It's like an African thing. Actually, one of the lecturers from my school host it. That looks like a big thing too. They're having a networking event, I think, tomorrow. Like, there is just a lot going on and I can't keep up. I'm tired, but if I do anything else, I'll probably add the match to this vlog. I don't think I want to do like a whole vlog for the match today. I might do like a YouTube short, TikTok kind of video. So you'll see that. I'm gonna meet Messi and Keke. Y'all pulling up to day 2 of Black Tech Week, and I don't know, the line seems so long already for the headshot. I wanted to get it done early, but I might have a long wait.
Upper body, your hand on the hip, shift around your spine, whatever you're feeling, okay? There you go. Looking good. Nice. Let's see here. Couple more. Right? Looking good. Nice. All right,
It's a beautiful day to be a Black woman.
I'm gonna leave this out here.
Good down here because you got here early, but on the floor, how are we feeling?
Baby, this is Keke Palmer.
Your host, Keke Palmer.
Welcome to the Keke Show. You know it's your girl. See all of you. I'm so glad to be here to speak with y'all today. Thank you for showing up.
A few thousand people here to see you today. That is incredible, and that's all it takes. It's just a few people getting together with the same idea and same mission and following through. So I love that, from 15 to 7,000 to more.
Yeah. So my favorite thing about you, because I've talked to a lot of people about you coming, they all had input with these questions. And lots of them met you at different places. I think I first met you at Aquila and the Bee, right? Other people have met you at other parts of your life. How have you been able to be intentional with all of the moves you've made from being a child actor, and how those things guided you to be the businesswoman you are today?
Well, I think it's all been a learning process and staying present every part of the road. You know, in the beginning with my family and my parents, you know, our foundation of how we want to show up in the world is built via them. And they definitely gave me a great understanding of what it meant to be an entertainer, how to use my platform to make sure that there was intentionality behind the roles that I chose and the way I showed up for the causes that were important to me, and being a representation or representative of my community. So that was the basis of it. But then as I got older and I started to understand different things about myself and my personal life, I just became even more specific. And I talk about that in Masters Me, that every step that I took, whether it been for acting or music or hosting, it all led me to where I am now and who I've become as a businesswoman, and how I want to give back, how I want to take the infrastructure that I built with my family for the Keke Palmer brand and create something that can allow others to do the same with their own brands. I think that's the big thing, you know. And then again, it all stems from that same seed that my parents, you know, invested in me. But then it became something new because of the experiences that I had and the work that I did and the skills that I obtained.
Okay, so you mentioned
All the time.
God is good.
Yes! All right, baby, this is Keke Palmer. I really appreciate you.
To provide content? How can we try to do what you've done though in the oil industry?
Well, you know, everything is relative. You know, people have content for different things. And so if I speak to a product like petroleum, you know, it's a product that many people don't see. And when I say they don't see it, you don't smell it, you don't see it, you don't touch it. If you do, there's a problem. So people don't even look at that industry or that as a product that they know much about. And unfortunately, I happen to be, and this is not a positive thing, but it's a fact, the only African American brother or sister in the petroleum industry that is of scale and recognized by the industry by sitting on all the boards of all the major oil company CEOs in the United States. You know, again, that's not something good. How can we not be in so many different industries where there's only a one? Right? So we got to understand how to break through into a lot of these different industries by persistence, but more importantly, through relationships and through showing up and being a part of those industries, their associations, and becoming a part of the industry, not just I'm the only one knows that I'm in that business.
That is powerful. How many of that touched your heart when you heard that? Yeah. You all can stay right where you were. Thank you for encouraging us today. One thing
good. Like everybody's out in their Messi jersey, so hopefully I get to see Messi and Keke in one day. Somebody pinch me.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the pale sky, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang aloud, the bombs bursting out, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A defender from Arlington, Massachusetts,
Y'all, Messi is here and it's 3-0. Miami haven't scored a goal. I'm actually surprised. Anyways, the crowd